In a quiet countryside town in Japan, there was a man named Haruto. He was not a famous engineer, not a wealthy businessman, just a simple railway crossing guard. His job was straightforward: inspect the tracks, lower the barriers when the train passed, and ensure no one crossed when the warning signals flashed. Although his work seemed simple and unnoticed, Haruto carried out his duties with absolute dedication. He arrived early each day to inspect every bolt, every rail, making sure everything was safe. When it rained, he would walk the tracks in his raincoat, checking for erosion. When it snowed, he would shovel away the ice so trains could pass without danger. Dedication in the smallest details. Everyone in the town knew Haruto as a serious and responsible man. Though he was just a railway guard, he saw his role as a crucial link in the safety of the entire railway system. One winter afternoon, while checking the tracks as usual, Haruto noticed a single loose bolt on the rail. It didn't seem like a big issue, but he refused to ignore even the smallest flaw. Without hesitation, he took out his tools and tightened the bolt. A few minutes later, a high-speed train thundered past at over 300 km/h. If Haruto hadn't spotted and fixed that one loose bolt, a tiny vibration could have escalated into a serious accident. No one saw this. No one thanked him. But that didn't matter to Haruto. The only thing that mattered was the safety of those passengers. A midnight emergency. One night, a heavy rainstorm poured for hours. Haruto, worried about the tracks, grabbed his flashlight and raincoat and went out for an inspection. When he reached a section near a hillside, he saw something terrifying. A landslide had sent a massive rock onto the tracks. In less than 20 minutes, a passenger train carrying over 300 people was scheduled to pass. Haruto quickly tried to contact the control center, but the storm had disrupted the signal. With no time to waste, he ran as fast as he could back to his guard post, grabbed the emergency red flag, and sprinted onto the tracks, waving it frantically as the train rushed toward him. At that moment, Haruto had only one thought: I must save them. The train driver spotted the red signal and activated the emergency brakes. The train screeched to a stop, just 50 meters from the massive rock blocking the tracks. When the driver got out and saw what had almost happened, he was shaken. Without Haruto's warning, a disaster was inevitable. Unseen, yet never forgotten. None of the passengers on that train ever knew the man who saved their lives that night. But within the railway company, Haruto became a legend. When his story spread, the town admired him even more. Yet Haruto remained the same. He still arrived early, still checked every rail, still dedicated himself to a job that most people overlooked. Because to him, it was never just a job. It was a duty to protect lives. Every day, thousands of people traveled safely because of Haruto's quiet dedication. A question for you: not all hard work gets recognized. Not every effort is seen. But does that mean it's not important? Haruto's story reminds us that dedication, no matter how small the task, has the power to change lives. Maybe you're not a railway guard, but in your work, your family, or your daily life, there are moments when your quiet efforts matter more than you realize. So here's my question for you. When was the last time you gave your best, even when no one was watching?